All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. It's the brother Shamar coming back with another lesson. And in this lesson, I want to speak on this article you see right here. It's, titled how the elites basically are stirring up fear again and saying that it's about to be a triple demic, because first they had the pandemic going on 2 years ago, and now they're saying that it's going to be a triple demic because it's a whole new thing going on called RSV, and that's going to be along with the flu and the other illness from the pandemic, basically. So you got all three of them. They're saying that's going to be going on during the wintertime because when the wintertime comes around, that's when Esau, he always pushing you to go and take the juice from him from different, for different uses, as far as like if it's for the flu, for this or that. Now he has all these different illnesses out there that you can get now. Now it's more that you have to take, pretty much. So they're saying it's going to pick up now, So I'm gonna read a little bit of this article and then hit some precepts. So I'm starting from the top of it. It says it is starting to get cold again in the northern hemisphere, which means the elites are back at it, trying to generate a fresh round of fear about germs from not only COVID, from not only the pandemic, the old pandemic, but also the influenza and now RSV. Dubbing this trio as a potential triple demic, the powers that be, who call themselves experts, say that Americans need to roll up their sleeves and get the medical procedure right away in order to stay healthy this winter season. The U.S. CDC, a private corporation masquerading as a public health agency, claims that hospitalizations are on the rise, which they appear to be, especially in areas where the uptake of the jab pretty much is high. Maine, which nearly leads the nation in the jab compliance, currently has the highest number of hospitalizations compared to any other state. Cases of RSV, we are told, are also unseasonably high, which Big Pharma is using to grease the skids for an upcoming first ever RSV vaccine, which is scheduled to hit the market in 2023. When the RSV jab officially gets released, the primary targets for the initial round of injections will be pregnant women, newborns, and seniors. Some of the jabs will reportedly contain mRNA technology similar to the pandemic jabs from Pfizer and Moderna. No jab for RSV has ever been successfully developed before because the jabs had a persistent tendency to cause worse disease, a phenomenon known as ADE, and that's antibody dependent enhancement. And then this pretty much explains the other half of it, fear mongering about RSV and other diseases is all about promoting new pharmaceuticals and jabs. And that's pretty much what they're getting ready to do. Like the dude was saying, and I had got some, I Googled it too, as far as like just RSV news, and you see it, all these different articles saying that, like this one, Michigan children hospital says it's 100% full because of it. All these different articles popping up saying how it's surging now all of a sudden, and like I didn't read the rest of it, but as the other article was going, if you read further down, it was going into it, as the pandemic was dying down. Now this is the next new thing that's blowing up. The monkeypox didn't do anything, that came and went. That was a fluke. And now you got this going on though, and right in time when you got flu season and cases for the other, illness from the other pandemic spiking again. So you have all three of these going on, which is they're deeming the triple demic now, you know. So the first scripture I wanted to get is in Micah 2:10. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand." And that's what you see them doing pretty much, man. They already, like the article was saying, they're already building up the fear, like it says right here, the fear mongering about the RSV and other diseases is about promoting these pharmaceuticals, because that's what happened when the pandemic started. When all that was going down, what were they doing? Pushing fear in the news media, every mainstream media outlet that you was watching. That's all they was speaking about. Oh, if you don't take the, medical procedure, then you're a higher rate of getting sick, passing it on to someone, possibly dying. And now they're pretty much starting that same narrative again with this new one, what they're calling RSV. And with those articles that popped up, you've seen there's a lot of children that's getting it. And that's why, like the article mentioned right here, saying that they're going to, when they release it, the new juice for it, they're going to already be trying to give it to pregnant women, children, the elderly, of course, and then everybody else basically. And it's going to be just more and more like just nonstop, you know, boosters that you got to go and take pretty much every year, because you already got the one for the pandemic that you got to take. That's just a normal added to the list now. And then if you got this one getting bigger, this is going to be added on as well, man. And this is all part of Esau Edom's, agenda, man. We all know, as far as the ones who's been in the know, paying attention, all right, what the Georgia Guidestones say, how they want to lower the population, have it under control. And how do you think they're going to lower it? They do it through many forms and fashions, but the biggest way that they go about lowering the population is through their medical system, all right? What are they? All the things they prescribing you, slowly killing you off, and then they always adding on new things that you need to take every year, including this new thing going on, like the articles mentioned. And when they come out with the jab for this, then that's going to be another added on requirement that you and your children have to take every single year, amongst all these other laundry lists of different jabs that you gotta that he recommends and basically requires you to take. And who knows how big it could get, because you see this right here. I forget one of these articles. Yeah, mass could return as LA County sees worrying uptick in RSV and the the C word infections. So you see they're going to possibly bring back the mask now. Things they calm down for a moment, then now it's bouncing right back to getting worse, man. It's like you're not getting a break. And then you already got all these other things going on too with the economy still. We're still in the midst of a pretty much a recession. And now you're finna have this going on too. So you people not catching a break, basically. You know? Just more and more hell coming upon you people, man. All right? Now this is 2nd Ezra 15. I'm going to start from the top. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord." And that's what we do when we're out there in the highways and hedges, as well as making these videos. All right, we speak in the words of prophecy, man, the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We telling you people, things aren't going to get any better, man. There's going to be more hell, more plagues, pestilences, famine, death. And you're seeing how these things play out, man. As we're getting closer to the end, you see these things increase and get worse here, man. Things aren't going to get any better in this society. They're getting just worse at this point. All right. But continuing on, it says, "And cause them to be written in paper for they are faithful and true. And all these words are faithful and true because everything that's been written in the book has came to pass, man. All right. So there's no doubt about it that everything that hasn't happened yet is going to happen in the near future. All right. Verse 3, it says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." And that's the masses of our people. We've been telling y'all not to trust Esau, Edom, don't take none of his pharmaceuticals and everything else, and you still choose to trust in him, man. You even have some certain people that come past the camp that be saying they regret taking the jab, you know, but you took it. Why? Because you fell for that fear, you know. When he was telling you might lose your job, he's pushing that fear on you, and then people took the bait, and he's seeing that you took it, and you're going to do the same thing again. He's going to keep on building up the narratives, all type of, you know, articles, news clips. You're just going to see it flooding the media. And then you're going to do it the same, run the same thing back once again, you know. You people fall for it every time. And like I said in the article, he's using the same technology from the stuff that they use for the jab dealing with the pandemic, the mRNA. And you already know what that do to you, man. If you don't know, go look it up. You know, it's a reason why he's doing all these things. It's ultimately to destroy you, man. The scriptures tell you in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, he is as death. All right. This devil just wants to pretty much kill our people off, and specifically you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because when all these things be going on, for some odd reason, you know, you're the main group of people who's zoned in on about needing to take it the most. Out of all the other nations in Babylon that live here, y'all are the main ones that need to take it, you know, the main ones that he's forcing it upon. But that doesn't click for Jake because they're so simple, man. Hey, but good for you, man. All the people who took the juice on the other one, you see how they threw now, and they regret it. And you still going back to get boosted up, so you threw, man. Then you're gonna just take all this other stuff that he finna push on you again, and ultimately it's just gonna be destroying you people off, man. And rightfully so. If you fall for it and like go take it, hey, whatever happens to you, that's on you, man. Because you chose to trust in the enemy. You chose to trust in the devil. All right. But continuing on, it says, I'll read verse 3 again. "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." And that's right, man. All y'all that didn't believe everything that we've been telling you, didn't want to believe that Esau, the so-called white man, is your enemy, or everything that he pushes on you is not to benefit you, is to destroy you. All right. You didn't want to take heed to all the words that we've been saying, to trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, not to trust in Esau. Hey, you're gonna find out the hard way, man. All the unfaithful going to die in their unfaithfulness, man. So you're gonna get caught up in all these different things that are going to be taking place. All right. But continuing on, it says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." And that's what you see getting ready to happen, man. All these different things that he's just rolling out on the people, it's just going to lead up to more things happening, man. Mass death, all right, more plagues coming. The famine been, you know, picking up in the you've been hearing it here and there in different articles. If you know, read news articles online and whatnot, it's already been being said that the famine is coming. It's on the way, even though it hasn't taken place yet. You're seeing the stage being set, pretty much things happening leading up to it taking place. The supply chain thing is still messed up. All right. And mass death and destruction ultimately is on the way here, man. All right. And all our people that chose not to listen, chose not to take heed, you didn't want to believe, you're going to get caught up in all those things, man. In verse 6, it says, "For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." And that's what you see, man. And it literally has polluted the whole earth, man. All right, wickedness is literally out of hand at this point. Things have to be. This world has to come to an end because wickedness is just too out of control at this point. All right, all type of madness going on, and you can only imagine how things would be if this place was to continue on. All right, that's why it has to come to an end. The time has to be sped up for the elect's sake, as the scriptures say in Matthew's, man. And this is just another thing that's going to lead up to the many other things taking place when all hell is breaking loose and the society is going down, man. All right, because it said plagues, uh, the plagues coming upon the world, sword, famine, death, and destruction. And this is just one of the many plagues that what I'm reading about, what I was mentioning about in this article, man. All right, and it's not going to stop, man. You're going to have many other things taking place, but this is just one of the many. And all you people who go fall for the same thing again, hey, go get in line, man. Go ahead and take it, because you believe anything anyway. You're simple. Our people the simple believe every word, but the prudent man looketh well till it's going. And none of our people are prudent. The scriptures tell you, man, they're sottish children. Jeremiah 4:22. Our people are sottish children, man. They don't look into nothing. They just believe whatever they're told blindly, man. All right. Hey, so I'm gonna wrap up with that. I just want to speak on this real quick because this is, something new that could possibly be going on this winter. So this is something to look out for. Hey, so with that, I'm gonna wrap up and give all praises again to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all the Hakim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Hey, Shalom.